Thank you for joining today. Please, as always, practice according to your conditions, your abilities, and respect your limitations. Think of the practice as an offering. So everything that we do, say, and think is affecting everybody to an extent because we're all the same source. So we want to try to deliver the best experience possible, knowing that everybody's feeling it through us. We don't want to go to a place of pain or suffering or anxiety. That's not what we want to transmit to anybody. So let that be our goal in our practice always, every time we step on a mat. So let's begin. Sit tall and straight, close the eyes, bring the attention within. Direct your attention to the center of the chest and the right side of the physical heart. That is where the Supreme Divine Self resides, equally present in all beings throughout this endless universe. Fix your mind on that alone. Rest your thoughts in that alone. To live hereafter. Of this there is no doubt. Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya. I bow to the inner light. Om Namah Shivaya. May all beings everywhere be happy and free from suffering and enjoy this practice through our senses. May we acquire the knowledge that liberates us from pain and suffering, and may we always have the energy and the intellect to acquire that knowledge. and may we cherish no ill feelings against each other. Only ever peace, love, joy, and compassion. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Peace, peace, peace. Knowledge is better than practice. Meditation is better than knowledge. Renunciation of the fruit of action is better than meditation. Peace immediately follows such renunciation. These are words taken from the Bhagavad Gita, one of the sacred texts of yoga. Let's try to put that in practice every time we step onto the mat. And in fact, let it extend to all things, all actions. Turn all actions into yoga. So let's start with a mantra for purification to purify the space, the grounds, and all the psychic channels within. If you don't know the mantra, just allow the sounds to wash over you. Imagine that you're chanting the Guru is chanting through you. You derive all the benefits all the same. If you do know it, do it with conviction and volume so it can be heard by all the subtle bodies within and all around us. Try and do each one in a single breath. We'll do it 3 times. Om Pavitraha Pavitra Va Sawa Vashtanga Topi Va Yaha Smarit Pandrikaksham Sabhaya Byantraha Sachihi. Om Pavitraha Pavitra Va Sawa Vashtanga Topi Va Yaha Smarit Pandrikaksham Sabhaya Byantraha Sachihi. Om Pavitraha Pavitra Va Sawa Vashtanga Topi Va Yaha Smarit Pandrikaksham Sabhaya Byantraha Sachihi. Let's connect with the divine within through spiritual breathing. Bring the arms up, the palms slightly turned up. From the fingertips, inhale down through the arms, the best of the best, right into the spiritual heart. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hold the attention and the breath at the heart. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Keep it all there. As you exhale, it's just the breath that leaves out through the arms. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Again, inhale down through the arms. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hold it all in the heart as an offering to God who resides there. 3, 4, 5, 6. Out through the arms, exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. One more time, down through the arms. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Draw in everything you need. 7, 8. Holding it all in the spiritual heart as an offering to the one, the divine one who resides there again. Exhale out through the arms. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Bring the arms down now. So let's do now purify our pranayama 3 times. This has helped to purify the nadis, their psychic receptors that are all throughout the body. They say over 350,000 of them. When they're fully purified and open, you can realize more for yourself. You can realize your full potential, which in turn you can share with others. Imagine a big broom sweeping up all the impurities that reside in the body. On the exhale, imagine they're all being swept right out. So the technique is to breathe in and through both nostrils for 4 counts, hold the breath for 12, apply the throat to a root lock, exhale out through the left side for 8 counts. Empty out. At that point, release the locks. For the locks, the root lock, contract the buttocks, lift the whole pelvic floor up towards the navel, push the belly button to the front of the spine. So everything below the navel, contract all those muscles. For the throat lock, as you inhale, raise the chest as high, so it comes right up, so that when you bring the chin on the chest, you don't have to hunch the back stays straight. The tip of the tongue to the mouth will also help to seal off the lock, especially if you can't get your chin down. You can also bring a little pillow there underneath your chin if you need to. The attention at the space between the eyebrows. Left hand in Jnana Mudra on the left knee, right hand, second, third fingers fall down. Turn the palm towards you, thumb for the right nostril, right ring finger for the left. Let's begin. Breathe out completely, empty the lungs. Inhale through both nostrils. 3, 4, hold for 12. 2, 3, 4, apply the throat to the root lock. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Out through the left exhale. 2, 3, 4. Empty the lungs completely. 6, 7, 8. Inhale again. 3,
4, hold the breath. 3rd eye attention. All the activity, the mind, the body, and emotions stop. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Out to the left. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. One more. Inhale. 3, 4. Hold for 12. Exhale out to the left slowly and evenly. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Release your right hand down now. So preparatory breathing in order to prepare for the main breathing, alternate nostril breathing, which is the main breathing. But for the preparatory breathing, breathe in and out deeply through the left side 3 times, and in and out through the right 3 times, then left to right 3 times, then right to left 3 times. The mudras are still the same. Thumb for the right nostril, control the passage through the right side, right ring finger for the passage of the breath through the left side. So breathe out completely now. Close off the right side, inhale to the left. Exhale left. Inhale left. Exhale left. Keep your fingers close to the nose. Inhale left. Exhale left. Close the left side, open right. Inhale. Exhale. Continue, breathe in through the right. Exhale. One more, inhale. Exhale. Close off the right, inhale left. Close left, open right, exhale. Close the right again, inhale left. Close left, exhale right. Last time. Close right, inhale left. Close left, exhale right. Inhale through the right immediately. Close right, open left, exhale. Close left again, inhale right. Close right, open left, exhale. Close left, inhale right. Close right, exhale left. Bring your right hand down now. Take a moment to just observe the effects on the body, the mind, and emotions. Remain like the witness. Whatever you perceive, be completely unjudging. Have no expectations and no concern, no attempt to analyze what is going on. Just continue to observe. You're the seer, not the doer. So now the alternate nostril breathing. So we'll just do inhale for 4, exhale, hold the breath for 10, exhale for 4. Okay, so breathe out completely. When you're doing it on your own, you can hold the breath as long as you can comfortably. When you exhale, it should be controlled, not so much that the breath sounds like an explosion, but at least the body should be controlled. Okay, so with this one, in order to just learn a technique and to do it all together, we'll do it just for 10 counts for the breath retention. Breathe out completely. Close out the right side. Inhale left. 4, hold for 10. 2, apply the locks. 5, 6, attention to the space between the eyebrows. 8, 9, 10. Exhale to the right. 3, 4. Inhale to the right, fill up. 3, 4, hold for 10. Shoulders down, just the chest lifts. 8, 9, 10. Exhale left. 2, 3, 4. Inhale left. 4, hold for 10. All the attention to the space between your eyebrows. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Exhale to the right. 2, 3, 4. Inhale to the right. Fill up so you can hold it for 10 counts. 4, hold for 10. Exhale, left. 3, 4. Inhale, left. Hold. Continue to count mentally. Exhale, right. 3, 4. Inhale to the right. It should be comfortable. 4. Hold the breath. Hold the attention, the space between the eyebrows. 9, 10. Exhale, left. 3, 4. Inhale, left. Hold for 12. 10, I mean. Exhale to the right. Inhale, right. Hold. Exhale, left. Two more on your own. Keep on fixing your attention at the center of the forebrow, the seat of divine perception located there. It also triggers the sixth sense. And they say when you're fully established in the ethical rules, yama and niyama, it may trigger divine bliss one day when you bring your attention and you have 100% of your attention there. Whatever happens, if the mind gets distracted, be unconcerned, unjudging. Just keep bringing your mind back over and over as many times as you need to. No effort is wasted. Keep making a continuous effort. When you see something is important, you're more inclined to stick with it. Once you're done, just take again a moment to just observe, sit quietly. See this practice as very important because all beings are receiving the benefits through you. So think of service as an extremely important task that we all have. To share the knowledge that relieves pain and suffering is the highest form of selfless service. So now let's continue the asana practice, continue to benefit all beings through this practice. Let's come to standing now. So we'll begin with some warm-ups to prepare for the practice. Hands on the hips and start to roll the head in circles. Warm up the body by moving more quickly if you can. And then go in opposite direction, ears to shoulder, the chin to the chest, back of the head to the top of the back. Swing the right arm backwards, like you're winding up to throw a ball. And then go forward. Now the left arm. And then go forward. Both arms up over the head. Take hold of the opposite elbows. Bend to the left. Then go to the right. Back and forth. Maybe 2 bounces on each side. Come back to the center. Little circles over the head. Starting off with little circles over the head, but then the circles get larger. The chest and the upper back coming into the movement now. Perhaps the whole trunk can turn
Trace large circles with your elbows in front of the body, like the arms of a windmill. And then coming all the way back up, go in the opposite direction now. Start again small. And then gradually getting bigger and bigger. And then come all the way down, perhaps if you feel apt to do so. Move according to your condition. And then coming all the way up. And release the arms. Shake out the wrists. Move the hands very, very fast. Feel as though you had no control of the hands. At any moment they might fly right off the hands, the wrists. And then up and down like the wings of a hummingbird. Again, very, very fast. The fingertips disappear. Arms by sides of the body. Like heavy ropes swinging off the shoulders. Allow the arms to hit the body. Go from side to side. See all around you. The hands hitting the body. Improving circulation. Good. And now coming back. And start to bounce. Nice and loose. Lift the heels. And if you can, start to lift the feet up off the ground. Push up with your toes, get a little bit more height, more and more. Get the knees right up, the heels to the buttocks. Now, running on the spot. As fast as you can, the feet feel like the raindrops in a rainstorm. Feel all the way up to the buttocks to really tap the ground very fast, very heavily. And then conclude. Now, the arms up to the side. Swing the right leg back and forth. Feel free to bring your left hand to a wall if you need to. Try to get your knee to the shoulder. The toes all the way back behind the head. And then the other leg. Left leg goes back and forth. Like a pendulum that went out of control. And then conclude. The feet in line with one another. Sweep the arms up over the head. Inhale. Exhale back down. Gracefully. Try not to allow the heels to hit the ground heavily. Inhale again. Sweep the arms up. Pull the navel into the front of the spine. Charge the legs and the abs. And back down. Graceful movements. Inhale, come up. Lift up off the heels. Exhale, come back down. One more. Inhale, press into the roots of your toes. Come all the way up. Draw the belly button to the front of the spine. See if you can hold the position right up here. Hold the breath. Exhale down. Slowly, the heels land quietly. Bring the head down towards the chest in an expression of humility. Stay in this humble mindset. Let go of all expectations. Let go of all attachments to results. Come to the front of the mat. And let's stay in that mindset of offering all throughout the practice. Surya Namaskar. Bring your arms up over the head. Arch back. Come down. Bend your knees. You need to bring your hands on the ground. Right foot goes back. Lower down your knee. Drop down to the seat. Come into your high plank. Knees down. The seat goes back. Glide between the arms. Press your nose glands coming forward. Roll the shoulders back. The chest forward. The head back. Take the seat back 2 more times. Pull with your arms like you're trying to drag the floor towards you. And then one more time. Push off with your toes as well. These little tricks help to move the body forward with more power and ease. Into Bhujangasana, then downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Savasana. Allow the head to fall down towards the ground, below the arms. Now the right foot comes forward. If that's difficult, lower your left knee down. You can use your right hand also to push the foot forward. If that's difficult even to do this, you can just bring your left foot forward like right away as well. Uttanasana. Come up. Modify according to your conditions. Come all the way down. No stopping. Left foot goes back. High plank. Knees down. The seat goes back. Again, come forward 3 times. Blessed are those who can imitate the forms physically. Copy them. See yourself in the body of the serpent. Come forward again. Twice blessed those who can imitate the forms physically and mentally. Be regal and wise, like the serpent. One more time. 3 times blessed those who can imitate the forms on all levels, physically, mentally, and spiritually. Adho Mukha Svanasana. See the divine within each and every being. Left foot forward. Think of all beings as divine manifestations. Right foot comes forward. Come all the way up. And right back down. Move a little bit faster. Right foot back to build some heat. High plank. Knees down, the seat goes back, and swim through between arms. This time, push into your hands, upward facing dog. Lift the hips and thighs away from ground if you can. Back into Adho Mukha Svanasana. Sink the heart, try to get your head down. Maybe you can touch your forehead to the ground if you're flexible. Right foot comes forward. Feet together, Uttanasana. Right up. And then keep it going. Down we go. Left foot back. Transition seamlessly like you're doing a divine dance and devotion. The seat goes back, come forward, move gracefully, quietly. Imagine you're a shapeshifter moving to the forms fluidly, effortlessly. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Left foot comes forward, then Uttanasana. Come right up to standing, and then right back down. Right foot back, into the plank. Down we go, the seat goes back, come forward into forward foot to Mukha Svanasana. If it's too much, Cobra. Back into Adho Mukha Svanasana. The right foot forward, feet together. All the way up, Hasta Uttanasana, and right back down. Bowing down is own humility. Left foot goes back into the high plank and swim through. Try to enter into the consciousness of each form. Back into Adho Mukha Svanasana. Left foot forward. Look at the shape of each pose. Try to see what it's trying to express. Raise your arms up and go down. Right foot back. With the heart up, the eyes open, expression of devotion. Opening yourself up to the divine grace. Adho Mukha Svanasana, your head down, your eyes downcast. An expression of humility, lowliness. Left foot comes forward, really coming to spirit to the servant. And come down. Uttanasana. Left foot back into the plank. And down we go and through. Back into Adho Mukha Svanasana. Left foot comes forward. And then the feet together, Uttanasana. Right up to standing. This time we add on. Bend your knees, belly on your thighs. Pull hands all the way up over your shoulders. The right foot goes back. Kapiyasana, raise your arms over the head, lean away from the leg. Come right back into high plank. Knees down, the seat goes back, and come forward and through into upward facing dog. Push into your hands, lift your legs away from the ground. And Adho Mukha Svanasana. Right leg goes up, 3-legged dog. Come forward with your foot, shoulders over the fingertips, the foot doesn't land the big heavy thump. Reach up and back, push the lower back up and in. Swing your hands behind the back. Join your hands together if you can, and the left foot comes forward. Uttanasana. Come right up. Go down again. Bend your knees, your belly presses into your legs, your chest on your knees. Forehead maybe against your shins also if your legs are straight. Left foot goes back. Kapiyasana. Reach up, stretch from the toes all the way to the fingertips. Come back into high plank. Knees down, the seat goes back. Come right through. Back into Adho Mukha Svanasana. Left leg goes up. Send the foot between the hands. Back knee down. See yourself in a practice you're trying to attain. Swing hands behind the back. With constant practice, angry determination, adherence to ethical rules, you make rapid progress. Reach up. Bend your knees, your belly on your thighs. Seat up, the forehead down, the head close to the ground. Right foot back, Kapiyasana. Stretch. Bring your hands back down into your high plank. And down and through we go. Upward facing dog. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Then a right leg goes up. Send the foot between the hands. Back knee down, lean away from the leg. Push the lower back up and in. Imagine your arms straight right at the hip socket. Raise the arms over the head. Forehead comes towards your feet. The head comes towards the feet. Reach up and back. One last time. Bend your knees. Fall forward. Bow down again. Left foot goes back. Bury your mind deep in the heart. Watch your body move with even more power, grace, and ease into the high plank and all the way through. When you practice in the intention of offering, the postures become even more significant, more beautiful. The left leg goes back and up. Step the foot between the hands. Reach up and back. Stretch, curve your spine. Radiate your life from within, just like the moon reflects the light of the sun. Uttanasana. Come all the way up to standing arch back. And then bring it back home. Take a moment here from the heart. Inhale the love from the heart right up to the space between your eyebrows. Hold the attention of the breath there. Connect the mind to the heart so that all actions, thoughts, and words always coming from a place of love. And release the arms. Bring the attention back to the heart on the exhale and imagine that all beings again are experiencing this love through you. Continue to share your love unconditionally with all. So let's continue with some balance poses now. Go to the back of the mat. So we're going to start off with, if you can, your arms behind your back, interlace your fingers, squeeze the palms together. If it's too much, for your shoulders, arms out to the side. Okay, so step your left foot forward, lean forward, bring your belly down about and your head about the height of the hip. Raise your right leg up. Balancing T pose. Look like the letter T shape. Now from here, you can bend your left knee, cant your body downwards, your head about the height of the knee, and bring your hands all the way up off your back. Your right foot goes higher and higher, higher than the hip if you can. If your arms out to the side, imagine you're a diving airplane. Now from here, bring your left hand down. Plant your index fingers down, turn to the right, Ardha Chandrasana. Look to the right, bring your right leg way up. Try to get your shoulders and your hips in the same line, one on top of the other. And if you can, bring your hips and chest forward, your foot goes back. Look like a crescent moon from above. The body is curved. If you can hold your leg. If you can't reach, bring the right knee in to the belly. Take hold of your leg just above the ankle and pull your leg all the way up again. Push your foot away from your seat. If it's too much, you can't reach the ground, you can either bring a block underneath your hand or even come onto your knee. So again, find expression of the pose that works for you. More advanced or good balance, look forward. See if you can take all but just the index finger off the ground, your hip over the heel. Maybe take your left hand to your heart, maybe into the foot up there. Push your foot away. Break the pose, left hand back down, right foot comes back down, and come all the way up. Go right to the other side. Try to not break the concentration. Move from one pose to the next, without the temperament changing. Your right foot steps forward, your left leg goes up. Like feels where you're lying on a table, straight. Now again, if you want, bend your right knee so you can land your belly on your thigh. Start to take your hands all the way up, open up the palms at this point if you're doing top blue tree. Left foot comes up, point the toes. Pull the chest forward a little bit, your chin forward so that your back can curve a little bit. Again, you can do the gliding eagle if you like. Imagine you're soaring through the air, skimming the surface of the ocean. See it in your mind, realize what you see with your body. Now the right hand comes down, not too close to the foot. Give yourself a little bit of distance so that your hip is over the heel, your hands a little bit underneath or maybe a little bit in front of the shoulder. Left leg goes up. Pull the left foot back. Again, curve your body. You can keep your gaze down or look up at the hand above you if you find balance. Fingers together, toes pointed. Again, take your left leg. Bring your knee in towards your belly first. Bend your right knee to anchor your right foot down. And as you're pulling on your leg, getting your leg back, you can straighten out your right leg again. Push your foot away from your seat. And here, if you want, again, play a balance. Look forward, hip right over the heel. See if you can take a weight off all but just the index finger. And maybe you take the right hand to the heart. Hold the breath as you make the transition. Or take hold of the leg. Break the pose. Left foot comes down from here. Roll your way up. Charge the body, stand tall in Tadasana. Inhale, imagine the breath going up from the base of the spine, like the base of the mountain, right up to the summit, which is the crown in your body. Exhale all the way down to the base of the mountain, the base of the spine. Be solid and unshakable and unmovable in your practice, in your devotion to serve others. Ballet pose. Anchor down to the left foot. See if you can take the right heel from the inside and bring your leg out to the side. If you're having trouble balancing, stand against the wall or bring your left hand against the wall. If you don't have much flexibility, hold on to underneath your knee. Just try to have your toes and fingers on the same line. If you're more flexible, bring your leg up higher, lean towards your left. See if you can gaze at a point on the ceiling. Be magnificent and poised like a dancer. Good, now bring the foot in, right into the next one. Take hold of the ankle or the heel, bend your left knee and push your hip back. If you can, extend your leg forward. Get your belly on your thigh, your chin to your shin. Now bring your leg back, come upright, why not, into dancer. Take hold of your ankle again, or just above the ankle, left arm comes up. You can even stay here. Or lean forward, push your foot back away from you. If you want, again, you can take your left hand to your foot. If you're more flexible, you have more advanced, you can take the foot from the outside and do the overhead grip. Be careful of your shoulders. Don't move your joints in a way that's painful, that's not in the same, not in a regular movement of the joint. Be careful, know your limitations and your abilities. Now break the pose, release, try it on the other side. Anchor down to the right foot, fix your gaze on a point to start. Take hold of the heel and bring your leg up, your left leg. Wherever you are is perfect. If you fall, just come right back up. Keep on trying. Whatever you don't achieve in this life, you just continue to next. Go as far as you can in this life. Good, now bring your left foot back in. I'll turn sideways so you can see. And take hold of your heel or your ankle. Now you start with your knee bent, but then as you push your leg back, your seat goes back. You really grip the floor with your right foot, the toes, the base of the toes, the heel. So you can get your belly on your thigh, your leg is just about the height of the hip, no higher. Now bring the foot back in, stand upright, keep hold of your leg with your left hand. You can either stand up straight like this or lean forward. Bend your right knee, push your foot away, and then once your foot is as far away as possible, you can straighten your leg. Your hand should be facing down, the palm down, not up. Dharma says this looks like begging. Or again, take the foot from the outside, the ball of the foot. If you have the shoulder flexibility, bring your elbow up with the height of the shoulder and then turn your elbow up with one or both hands. Take hold of the foot. Use a strap or a wheel if you need to. Again, don't compromise your joints. And release. Charge your body, turn the palms forward. Inhale, imagine the best coming from all directions. In through the skin, right up to the crown. Exhale, send it everywhere throughout your being, send it out to all beings. Now turn to your right, long edge of the mat. Fingers in line with your elbows. Step or jump your feet apart. Make sure your feet are wide enough so they're underneath your hands. Left foot turned forward, Virabhadrasana. Come down low as you can. Good test. See if you can touch the fingertips to the ground when you swing them down. If you can't, don't worry about it. Just do your best. Again, it's the effort that's most important, not the result.
Now from here, turn to the front, spin on the back, follow the foot, lift the heel. Raise your arms up. Another expression of warrior. This one demonstrating the devotion of the warrior. Look up as though to say, I'm yours. Always here to grant service. The knee close to the ground as possible. Push out to the right heel. Sink your hips. Now right into patting feet to Pashkonasana. Bring your seat up a little bit, just not too high, just about the height of the knee. Right arm goes up, go to the outside of your left leg. So try to get your arm on the outside of the knee. Left hand pushing right, make sure your elbows and the wrists are in the same line, not out like this. Okay, like this. Pull the body up over the thighs so you have more room to spin. The center of the chest comes to your thumbs. Look back behind you. If it's too much, you can't keep your balance, bring the right knee down underneath your hip so it should look like a box. So not like a lunge. Okay, so keep your legs, keep true to the form. If you have a bind, push your left hip back. If you like, bring the right arm underneath. Turn to your left a little bit more. Use the left hand to help the arm underneath. Then join your hands underneath your belly. And here again, if you want, see if you can take your knee, or keep your knee, or take your knee up off the ground if your knee was on the ground. Pull on your arm if you have the twist, if you have the bind at me. Now come back, facing forward, go back this way. Drop your seat right close to front heel, push your lower back up and in, lift the chest, allow the head go back. Relax the shoulders, keep the neck long. If you can, Kapiyasana. Bring your arms up, pull the arms all the way back. Index fingers over the toes, stretch. Feel free to stay there. If you have other variations, go ahead. Some you might be flexible. You can bring your hands down behind your head. See if you can pick up your foot up. This is where it's important to have your hip very low, your right hip, left hip, so that you can keep your balance when the foot comes up. So you can push your foot away from your body, your head. Other expressions, swan or Kuntasana. Bring your right foot up into the crook of the arm. Fingers, if they're close to your ear, you can take the bind more easily. Push your foot away from your shoulder. If you can't take the bind, arms straight, Kuntasana. Now, break the pose, look forward. The hands to the inside, to the right of the left foot. The left foot moves out to the edge of the mat or towards the edge of the mat. Lift the back knee, scooch back and forth. Try to get your knee all the way back and then lower the knee down, flatten out the toes so you can fall to your right, onto your right form. And maybe if you can get your left arm down as well. Try to keep your shoulder close to your knee, so not falling away, nor also avoiding this type of thing. Your shin should be vertical, and you're trying to get your back lower than the knee. If your back is already lower than the knee, your hips are close to the ground, maybe on the ground, maybe the rest of the body will follow more easily. Fix your gaze like a lizard and allow the mind to become as wavering and unwavering as a gaze. If you have the bind, go ahead. Left arm goes over the foot, the outside underneath your knee, and join your hands over your back. Merge as a form. Now, coming back up, these are still warm-ups, so we're just moving the joints to make the body radiantly healthy and flexible. The left leg comes down now for pigeon. Adjust your foot so that it's comfortable, and both sides of your hips are equally close to the ground, so not tipping to one side. If you need to, bring the right foot in, close to the left foot close to the right hip, in front of the hip. If you're more flexible, bring your heel in line with your knee, or even in front, so that the foot is along the center of the line of the body, and you come down and bring your forehead down on the foot. Otherwise, your leg is across the front, parallel to the front end of the mat, and bring your chest between your foot and your knee. Stretch it out. And now from here, coming back, bring your left foot back. Hanumanasana.
for Adho Hanumanasana, start by lifting your swing your right foot to your left if you like, or you can keep it there and bow to your leg. Your toes of the left foot come up, your belly comes onto your thigh. Try to imagine you're trying to push your heart beyond your knee. You can stay in the forearms and just stay here, or come down with your forearms towards the ground. Imagine that you bring your attention to those areas where you feel tight. That's where the prana will go. Your attention is like a magnet. If you're more flexible, bend your toes under the left foot, on the right foot, slide your left foot forward. Hanumanasana. Once you're at your maximum, come back upright. Your shoulders in line with your hips. Hands alongside your hips. And if you have any expressions of the pose, you can let your hands go up. Then this is a really beautiful embodiment of Hanuman's courage and devotion. Anything is possible. You have to believe. You have to check it out. Be grateful for all experiences, for we learn something from each and every one. And now break the pose, press into your hands, and drag your right foot back. And then come back to standing. Turn to the right and come all the way back up. If before you turn to the right, you can turn around 180 degrees if you like. If you can't see if it makes it easier for you to see the screen, and then go down. Go to the right. Okay, nice and strong through the line. Demonstrate the strong lines and the firm limbs of the warrior, which are representative of their qualities. The determination, the steadfastness, sense of duty. Turn toward the front, lift the back heel, lunge warrior. Come all the way down with your seat, your knee almost touching the ground back there. Push up through the heel. Extend your body out of your torso out of the hips. Payurvita Pashkanasana, lift the back, make sure you lift the back knee again. Lift the seat a little bit, just about the height of the knee. Go to the right. Hands in Anjali Mudra if you like. Center the chest, behind your thumbs, turn your face and chest all the way up, or take a bind. Sometimes it's actually easier to take the bind when your back knee is up already. You have more space with your leg, your knee down. Sometimes it's, if your arm is not down low enough, then you don't have much room to go because your back leg is in the way. So lift your back knee. Try all the different tricks. Come up with your own tricks. Push the right shoulder back. Break the pose, bring the back knee down, flatten out the toes. Hands on the knee, push your lower back up and in. Curve the spine, allow the shoulders to go back, the head go back. Maybe even your hands come up over your head. Keep your arms straight, no bends. Remember, think of the shape of the pose. Think of a monkey. They're completely loose, the arms, like they have no bones, no sharp ankles. Stretch. Again, take your variations if you like. You can bring your left hand to your knee. Push the thumb into your knee. Use your other hand, fingers to guide your foot up towards the head. And maybe eventually the foot will find the head more easily. And then you can take your right hand up to the foot. And then the left. Keep your seat forward. Or any other expression you know. Get ready to come out for lizard. Move the right foot towards the edge of the mat. Left knee comes up. Go back and forth. Push the knee as far back as you can and then lower it down. Flatten out the toes. If your hips are not low enough, just stay on your hands. Keep telescoping your heads forward. Dharma doesn't use blocks because sometimes we get too dependent on blocks. We just rest and we don't actually sink. So if you make a concentrated effort to sink your hips down, telescope your head and chest forward, lengthen the body will come closer and closer to the ground. Eventually on your forearms, and when your hips are down, eventually your body comes right down, flat. Use your own experimentation. your own discrimination to find your way into the poses. And again, take the bind if you like, if you're flat on the ground. Wherever you are, just become one with the form. Do your best. Now break the pose, coming back for, I think we did pigeon first, so move your right foot towards left, bring your leg down, adjust the foot as you need to, your knee in the same line as your hip. Your foot can come closer in towards your left hip if you have tight hips, or a little bit further out. Heel in line with your knees. You can bring your chest right onto your lower leg. Stretch out. Then if you're very flexible, your foot comes further forward, right in the same line as the center of your chest, the midline of the body, and then you can bring your head down. Remember, don't worry about the results. Eventually we'll have the experience. We'll have the chance to experience everything. Now coming back. Use right hand to push the knee back up. Bring your seat back. Not all the way back, just over the back knee. Bring your left foot to the right if you like. Start off with Adho Hanumanasana, your belly on your thigh. Your head moving towards the foot, your heart moving beyond the knee. If you're flexible, your forearms come right down. If you need to, you can bend your right knee to start, bring your belly onto your thigh, and then use a weight of the body to just eventually sink more weight into your legs so the leg straightens more and more. If this is too easy, right into Hanumanasana. As Dharma says, don't miss any opportunity to go to your potential. You have to go to your potential every time. The edge of potential so that you eventually pass it, go beyond. And now break the pose. Press into your fingertips. Bring the right leg all the way back. And from here, let's actually come into plank first. Let's go to Vasisthasana. Move your left hand more to the right and from the nose and go into your side plank. If you're dropping into shoulder, your hips are sagging, please bring your left knee down underneath your hip. Do it from here. Your wrist issues, do it on your forearm. Come back to plank. And you can either stay in plank or come on forearms. Your hips about 3 inches from the ground if you're on forearms, and push out through the heels. Stay strong. Make sure your seat is not all the way up here. In any case, your body should be flat from the heels all the way to the crown. And then move on to your right arm, forearm for your side plank, on your forearm or on your hand if you're doing a full pose. Come back to plank. Let's go. Go to the right again for another round. If you have a variation this time, you go ahead. So you can, from here, you can raise your right leg up, push the left hip up, or you can turn on your left foot at the same time as you dragging your right foot back. Your right foot roughly in the same line as your left knee. Your inside edge of the left foot is down. And then see if you can get your right foot up off the ground. Your hip has to be nice and high, your left leg as straight as possible. And then maybe take your knee. If you have the reach, take hold of the foot. You have to lock your left leg, your left arm. Break the pose, come back to plank. And one more time on the left, towards the left on the right hand. Sometimes if you start in downward facing dog, your hips are already high to start. So you turn, and then you keep turning on the right foot as you're dragging your left foot back. Make sure your toes in the same line as the rest of the leg, as the knee, so that you can get your inside edge of your right foot down more easily. If you're like this, it's going to be hard to get your any lift with your left leg. From here, lift your knee up, take hold of your knee, maybe in the foot. break the pose. Come back to downward facing dog. Sink the heart, allow the head to go down. Lower down on the forearms and on the knees. Stretch the lower back. You can keep your left toes bent under, raise your right leg up. Stretch all the way up. Should look like a nice tail, like the proud tiger, baby tiger. And then down, and the other leg. Left leg goes up, stretch the leg. It's good for lower back. Push your heart forward. Reach up through the toes. Good. And then bring the knee, left leg back down. Sit back on your heels. Right arm comes up. Take your left hand to your elbow. Push the elbow up higher, and then push it back behind the head. Your elbow should be behind the head, not out to the side, like this. See if you can anchor in place at the back of the head. The hand walks down the back between the shoulder blades. If you have the flexibility, left arm can come up the back, join your hands. And then lean back a little. Lean back a little bit. Lift the chest. Try not to allow the body to fall back into your hips even as you're pulling your hands down towards the lower back. No strain, no pain, no eyes popping out of your head. Keep your eyes, your face, your jaw soft. And then coming back up, release. Shake out the shoulders a little bit. Neither arm. Use a strap if you need to. If you're not quite at the point where you can take the bind, use a strap. Or just stay with your right hand on the elbow. And then, if you have, again, the ability to take your right arm up and take the bind, do it now. Push into the back, lift the chest, lean back. Use the back of the head to anchor the left arm in place. And then come back up, release. Good, now the warm-ups are over. The main poses now, headstand, Shilshasana. So if you can, if you know how to do it, then go ahead. If you need a little bit of assistance, direction, if you're really not comfortable with your feet leaving the ground, you can stay in hare pose, your forehead down, lift your seat, and try to get your seat right in line with your knees. So you're trying to push your lower back up and forward. If it's too much, you're feeling too much in the back of the neck, it's very uncomfortable, just bring the head forward a little bit more so you're more on the top of the head as opposed to more at the back of the head. Otherwise, you can take your hands, sit on your heels, or you can come, I'll just do this on the wall. You can do, so you can do either way, like whether you're using the wall or not, the same method applies. So your seat is on the heels. If you're on the wall, your feet are against the wall or the base of the chair, elbows right underneath your shoulders. Make sure you can take all your upper arms easily. And then interlace your fingers. When you place your head inside the space between your hands or wrists, the wrist should be, the heels of the palm should be against the head. This is better for balance. Bring one foot on the seat of the chair or on the wall at the height of the wall, at the height of the hip. So look at the wall and place your heel where it lines up with your hip. Your other leg goes all the way back, hang it back behind you. If you flex your feet, this helps you keep your balance. It engages all the muscles. And then eventually you can pull your heel away from the wall, maybe even one toe at a time until you're just on the very tip of the big toe. Keep pushing through the back foot. Eventually, when you are comfortable to release the toes from the wall entirely, the action of pushing through the base of the toes will keep you in balance. So if you're falling back, you push through the front foot. If you're falling forward, you push through the back foot. Eventually, you should be able to move your legs easily without losing your balance. So just practice all these little skills. If you're already up there, if you have a lotus, go ahead into your lotus and bring your mind into a one-pointed state. Make sure you have a full lotus when you're doing a lotus, not just half lotus.
Otherwise, your legs are straight up to permit for the blood to rush down all the way, rest the veins of the legs, and the blood to come right into the head. After a while, you can do variations. If you like, you can perhaps try to come on one hand. So if your hands are interlaced, you bring one hand flat on the ground beside your head, and your other hand, bring your weight into that form that's on the ground, that form with the hand flat on the ground, and bring your other hand out. Sometimes it's better to split your legs first. When your legs are split, you have more ability to balance. And then see if your hand that's in the finger stand, move a little bit away from your body, a little bit. See if you can come off all but just the index finger. You have to keep on leaning towards the form on the ground. And maybe eventually take your hand up off the ground, even just for a moment. Just practice doing that. I find it's easier to, for instance, your left leg is, your left hand is in the finger stand, bring the right foot back, left foot in front. And see if you can get your hand up off the ground. Try it on both sides. Keep pushing through the back foot. Another minute or so, keep up there. Actually, before you do the one-handed one, maybe come into a finger stand on both hands first. Bring your hands out wider than a mat, fingers facing away, equal distance apart, and see if you can come off all but just the index finger. Eventually you're just on the fingernail, so not flat fingertips. Almost all the weight on the head. More seconds to try whatever you like. And even have both arms on the ground, the palms flat, and lift your head up off the ground. Push into your arms, and then tilt your head forward. Lift your head up. From here, making your way down. You can either come right into child's pose. Those of you who are more professional level, you bring your hands in tripod and land your shins on the backs of the arms, upper arms. Flex your feet. Take your head up off the ground before your feet come down. Coming into Kakasana. And then come down. Child's pose. Breathe in. Breathe out off fatigue. Now from here, bring your arms forward, glide between your arms into your cobra. Adho Mukha Savasana. And now from here, let's practice handstands. So if you want, you can come to a wall, the same type of procedure applies. You should be about a leg length, so if you imagine you have a wall here, place your foot on a wall, and then maybe just short of that distance, maybe take a half step in, and then turn around, bring your hands on the ground, and bring your foot on a wall about the height of the hip, other leg hangs back behind you again. If you'd rather face the wall, that's okay too, just don't jump too hard so your foot goes through the wall. So be careful, look a little bit in front of your hands, and then see if you can find a balance. Over and over, as Dharma says, helps strengthen the wrists. If you do it without a wall, then don't use a wall. Lots of different techniques. Raise one leg up, throw the other leg up to meet it. Even just practicing that. If you're starting to fall, just press more to one hand so that you can fall to one side. So just keep practicing, okay? If you keep your legs bent, a little bit easier to find a balance. And don't have your feet way back here when you're jumping, because you lose a lot of energy doing that when you jump.
Your foot has to be closer to your wrist, so you can just push into your hands, and your hips are right over your wrists already. You don't have to jump as hard. Okay. Now, if you don't want to do that, goat pose. Bring your hands down. Those who want to continue the headstands, go ahead. Otherwise, hands come to the ground. Lift your heels up. Try to get your shoulders over the fingers. Even if you don't lift your heels, it's okay. Your feet off the ground. But maybe eventually, if you have more weight on your arms, you can eventually take when the toes of one foot off to peel them away from the ground. Keep pushing to the ground, and maybe the other foot comes up. Try to keep your head higher than the seat when you're starting, so you don't. Sometimes the inclination is to have your seat way too high, and then if you don't have your arm strength, you just fall on your nose. Okay, so squeeze the backs of your arms into your inner thighs. Make like an airplane taking off. Shoulders over the fingertips. Hold your breath and lift your toes away from the ground, even just one foot at a time. And then coming back down. So from here, let's move to the front of the mat. Come up into Utkatasana. Your shoulders in line with your hips, arms out in front. Now lift your heels and lower down until the seat is above the height of the knees. Lift your heels way up. Flex your feet, shoulders stay back over your hips like your back is against the wall. Now lower your seat behind your heels. Roll right into plow pose. Your seat over your shoulders, push into your back. Try to get your seat right over your shoulders. You can stay here the whole time. If you're not too flexible, you can have your seat a little bit lower. And keep your hands on the back if your feet don't come down. Too much, just have your legs up. You can even bring your legs against the wall, your seat against the wall. From here, shoulder stands. Move your arms in a little bit closer by joining your hands together. Your wrists come together. Your elbows come close together, so when you come with your hands back on the back, they're higher up. One leg comes up, then the other. Heels in line over your hips, your buttocks, not over your head. And if you can, lotus again, if you have it. A full lotus. Push your knees all the way up, high as you can, so that it looks more like a shoulder stand as opposed to a plow. Pay attention to the space between your eyebrows once again. Bring your attention to the center of the forebrow, and the posture becomes a mudra. It brings you into another state of consciousness. Become one with God, one of the universe, or whatever you believe in. Now coming back to plow, if you have a lotus, you can do Pindasana. Bring your legs against your body. You can wrap your arms around your thighs. And your knees come on either side of the head. If you don't have a lotus, plow pose. Feet either down on the ground behind your back, behind your head. Your hands can stay in the back. Or if your feet are all the way down, your hands can come on the ground. You can also bring your knees down. Try to get your knees right to the ground on either side of the head. Bring your attention to the center of the forebrow. Go within, beyond the body, the mind, and the emotions.
if you know how to bring your feet to one side, you can go ahead, bring your feet, walk your feet over towards your left, so your knees fall, your left knee falls right next to your left shoulder, your right knee comes down, you can bring your hand right beside your right side of the head, and come all the way up. When you come up, you're outside your mat, you come into your camel. If you have that variation, you can go ahead. Lift the chest, allow the head to go back, but don't stay there. Just come right back down. The left shoulder then lands in front of your left knee. Cushions your left side of the head. Keep your seat up so you can come back into plow. And go to the other side. Walk the feet over towards your right. Drop your right knee beside your right shoulder. Left hand can come beside your left side of the head if you want. Your left knee comes beside your right and you roll your way up. Go ahead if you have that. Otherwise, stay in your plow. Not important to remember. Just playing around. Remember, trying to experience everything. Right shoulder in front of your right knee. Push into your right shoulder, the right side of the head. Either way, we meet in plow. Now push your arms down behind your back or hold the edges of the mat as you're making your way down. Your back lands down. If you have your hands behind your back, close together, maybe your seat will land on your wrists. And then bring your legs down, stop when you're halfway. Now from here, if you don't have your hands underneath your seat, see if you can get your hands underneath. If you need to, bring your feet down, lift your seat and move your hands beside one another underneath your body. And then you can bring your seat down, lift your legs up 45 degrees from the ground. Breathe very fast to the nose. Now lift your back up off the ground, push your elbows in a little closer, lift the chest, fish pose, top head to the ground. If it's too much, keep your legs up, bring your legs down at this point. Breathe again very fast. Bring your feet close to your seat, edge feet in line with your hips. Here, Urdhva Dhanurasana. If you don't have Urdhva Dhanurasana, you can just slide back into bridge pose. Just bring your head down and push your hips up. Like so, your chest close to your chin, your shins vertical. If you're doing Urdhva Dhanurasana, your hands on either side of the head behind your head, fingers facing away, lift your seat up. Bring the head closer in towards your feet, turn your hands around the other way. Fingers now facing towards heels, and if you can, lift your head up. Stretch, 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 stretch. If you're professionals, you can jump to the other side or do whatever you want. See if you can raise, let's see if we can raise the left leg up. You can also do this from the bridge. And then bring your left knee down. Foot on the ground, raise the right leg up. Knee to the belly first and then all the way up. And back down. If you're in Urdhva Dhanurasana, take your left hand up off the mat. Bring it on your left thigh. And then change with the right hand now. If you really want to go further, lift your left leg up again. Bring the right hand to finger stand. And see if you can come off all but just the index finger. And eventually maybe you can take your hand up off the ground entirely. Just repeat the other side. Your right leg up. Your left hand comes into your finger stand. You have to have your hands closer to the feet. And see if you can come off all but just the index finger. And see if you can take your left hand up. And come back down. Rest on your back for a moment. Breathe in. Breathe out. Imagine you fainted. Raise your arms up. Come to seated position any which way. Open up your feet a little bit so they're about the width of the mat. Heels on the outside of the edges. Take hold of the inside the heels and bring your body down between your legs. Try to get your chest down towards the ground. Your shoulders getting lower and lower. If you're more flexible, you can bring your arms underneath. Take hold of your outside of your feet
And see if you can continue pulling on your feet. Try to not round your back too much. Flatten out, leave the heart. Try to get your head, top of the head lines your heels. If your shoulders are already low enough, you can bring your feet a little bit closer inside the mat. Your arms go back. Kurmasana. The legs go out in front over your arms, close to the shoulders. The knees should be close to the shoulders. If your elbows are free, so you might be able to bind. Again, to go according to your abilities and your flexibility. Breathe from the base spine all the way up to the crown. On the inhale, exhale back down to the base of the spine. Be like a tortoise, completely still. Slow down the breath like a tortoise, that's why they live so long. Everyone, everything has a certain number of breaths according to their karmas. So you want to make them last. This will promote longevity of life. Now break the pose. From here, cross our ankles. Come on to the belly. Cobra. If you need to modify, do Sphinx. Elbows conform, stay on the ground. Pull the shoulders back. The chest come forward, really anchor down to the hips, the thighs, the tops of the feet. Be stoic and still like the Sphinx. I've stood this test of time. Still there today, unbothered, undisturbed. If you can lift your elbows up off the mat, allow the head to go back, curve the spine, and then maybe move your hands closer and closer. Move like a serpent gracefully. Imagine how the boundless range of motion. Keep coming up higher and higher as you see fit. Your head goes back over your seat. More flexible, come on to your fingertips. Take your time, don't go right into the maximum in the first breath. Take your time. If you want, you can open up your legs if you're flexible. Stay on your fingertips right in front of your hips. And then bend your knees, bring your feet up. Maybe your feet will eventually touch your head. Lower down. Forehead on hands. Shake it out a little bit. Move your hips from side to side. Bring your feet up. Dhanurasana. Take hold of your legs. Try to take hold of your legs. Close the ankles as opposed to your feet. You can use a strap again if you need to. Wrap a strap around your legs and pull on the strap, or a wheel as well. Push your feet away and see if you can lift your thighs up off the ground by pulling on your legs. Try to get your feet higher than the head. Try not to have your feet too far apart. If you want, you can rock. You may be able to land right on your knees. Surrender to the pose. Stay longer. If you're flexible, you can take the overhead again. If you know it, pin the toes under. Lift the foot up so the elbow comes higher than the shoulder, and then you just bring your elbow forward. Again, you're not straining your arms. You can even stay with one arm like this, holding the regular way, or if you have one foot already, then it makes it easier to take the other leg up. Do again according to your abilities. Release. Forehead on hands. Breathe in. And breathe out. So now shoulders. Come up. So let's take our legs around to the front. Actually, let's do one more. So camel pose or rabbit. Start with rabbit so the toes are bent under. It makes the heels a little bit more easy to reach. Hands on the seat. Even if you stay here, push into your seat, pull down. Lift the heart, allow the head to go back. Even stay here. If you can, lean back so that your shoulders go behind your feet. Right hand comes to your right heel, left hand to your left heel. Lock your baby fingers together and then pull in your heels. Try to get your hips to fall forward, like you're about to fall on your thighs. Lift the chest, the head still goes back. If you're more flexible, you can flatten out your feet. Toes on the ground, hands on the soles of your feet. Lift the chest, very flexible. You can even bring your hands, press the thumbs in the backs of your knees, hands wrap around the knees. So you can get your head all the way down to your feet. And then come back up. You can either come down onto your back, or if you have the strength, make your way back up. Now from here, hands in front of your knees, stand your fingertips, arch the back, round the back. Inhale. Exhale. Push your heart between your shoulder blades, the belly button out through the lower back. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Telescope your neck out of the shoulders. Exhale. Bring your chin right into your chest. Stretch the back of the neck. One more. Inhale. Exhale. Lower it down onto your seat. Bring your legs in front. Ardha Matsyendrasana. You can either keep your left leg extended, your right foot on the outside of the shin. You're doing this version. If you have your leg, you can bend your left leg under, your right foot to the outside of your left knee. You're not sitting on your foot. Your foot's on the left foot is on the outside of the right hip. Left hand behind the back at the center of the back. Right hand at the center of the back, left arm up. And then use the left arm to pull on the right side. Imagine trying to get your knee past your left edge of the body. Turn all the way to the right. Bit by bit, not again in the first breath. Take your time. If you have other variations, you can hold on to your left heel with your left hand, or go snake your hand around so you can take hold the inside of your right foot with your left hand. Or a bind. Left arm goes underneath your right leg and you bind behind your back. Make sure your back is straight, especially if your left leg is extended. The tendency is to lean back. Keep your shoulders over your hip. Push your lower back up and then revolve around the right arm that's behind you. Now go back, change your legs around. Again, your right leg extended. Your left foot would be beyond the knee, so not too close. Right arm goes to the outside of the left thigh. So not like this. Keep your back straight. Push your lower back up and in. Try to get your chin over the back shoulder. You can take a bind here as well if you like. Or if you have the leg bent, then do your variations. Break the pose, lie down on your back for Shavasana. Make your way down onto your mat. The feet feet should be wide, at least the width of the mat, feet falling away from each other, the arms beyond the edges of the mat, palms facing up. In a gesture of complete surrender and receptiveness, open yourself up to everything that's coming in now. The best, the best. So when you practice with an intention of offering, it all comes back to you in a positive way. You attract good karma. The attainment of yoga is not measured by all the fancy poses, the ability to do those poses. Remember that asana is only but one step, one limb of the 8 of Ashtanga Yoga, the eightfold path that leads to self-realization. And it's not even the first, so it's to say that it's 9 the most significant and most vital. Yama and niyama are the first limbs, and they have to be present all along the way to self-realization. Observing the ethical rules, first and foremost, exercising compassion towards all beings, and improving your empathy, feeling what others feel, seeing the world through their lenses. And then maybe you won't be as quick to judge. Remember that everyone passes through the same thing at some point. We all have to experience everything on the way to self-realization. Say to yourself the following sentence: I am grateful for all experiences and all encounters. I'm grateful for all experiences and all encounters. Repeat that to yourself again mentally one more time. I'm grateful for all experiences and all encounters. For even the painful ones serve a purpose. They teach us a lesson so that we don't repeat those patterns. But also, they help us to feel what others are feeling, so when we encounter those who are experiencing what we felt, we can help them in some way. As Dharma says, be the first to help somebody. To seated position, so that you can prepare for the mission of continue to radiate your love to all beings. So come back in a way that is gentle, quiet, reverent. Sit up tall and straight. To see it, inhale from the heart up to the crown. Exhale back down to the heart. Inhale, hum. Exhale, saw. With the
exhale, you make yourself available to God and to all beings. Continue always to serve all beings through everything you do, not just on the mat, beyond the mat. Be conscious of all your actions, thoughts, and words that are always coming from a place of compassion and love. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti.